Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Natalie. I'm psychic. I've always been psychic, and I just recently, earlier this year, started putting up psychic YouTube tarot readings, and you have clicked into one. This is the psychic daily tarot reading for tomorrow. I record them the day before. Observe as I knock on my cards to shake out all of the loose energy. The golden oldies know all this already. Okay, so while I cook the cards or shuffle the cards, I go over the downloads, the psychic downloads that I got earlier today, and then I also go over any tunings that I picked up, psychically tuning into your energies before I begin recording. So, okay guys, a lot of energy. We're still in this full moon in Taurus energy, so there's just like a lot going on. I had to do a lot to alchemize today. It was a great day. Took a really long, beautiful walk. So if you have any excess energy, just try to get it out in some way, shape, or form that's totally healthy, so that it doesn't bottle up and then get misexpressed, and then you just like shoot your energy in like all these different directions. Okay, so the downloads. So interesting. So I got a lot of snap out of it, snap out of it, snap out of it, snap out of it, just snap out of it. I got a lot of that energy. I don't know if someone's telling that to themselves. Okay, so I'm picking up your energies and or the energies of people or other energy sources around you. So some of this can resonate, some of it may not. It's for different people. I'm tuning into different, like a lot of different energies here, okay? So the snap out of it, and then it's like someone's trying to snap out of it. Someone's telling themselves that to snap out of it, like, come on, wake up, let's go, let's do it, let's go, let's do it, let's go, let's do it, you know? And then a new energy came in, This energy, it was the energy of complete acceptance of everything. It was like a calmer energy. It was a much more chill energy than the snap out of it energy. And then, then they channeled this older channeling. I don't know when this was from, and I'm not even sure if I was giving all of my downloads on camera at that point. The channeling is this note that I wrote down. Worry destabilizes the mind. So it could be that someone's working through their own worrying or just thinking, I don't know, but that's what I've got. And then lastly, I got two names. Now get this, guys. The names that I heard, the names that I got, they're not real names. They're code names. Okay? One name is Melvin and the other name is Larry. Let's start. I don't know what that has to do with. I'm just the messenger here. Psychic spy, hard at work. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. Oh my God, we have the moon. Oh my God, this is so secret coming to light, and we're in the full moon energy that I'm recording this. So all of my readings are timeless. Whenever you click into my reading is when you're meant to get these messages. You're guided to me, okay? So this is interesting because I just mentioned secret names, like secret code names, and it doesn't need to be specifically Melvin and Larry, although I feel like they are, but they could also be little variations of those names, okay? So that's just like the general feeling of those code names. The mood is about, I'm feeling these secrets coming to light here. I so am. So you're going to be, yeah, okay. The snap out of it could even be in a reaction to a secret coming to light, to something kind of bubbling out, like a blowout with someone, or what it feels like is at the end of The Mummy Returns, where, oh, I love this scene when Brendan Fraser and Imhotep, I think I've talked about this before, they're hanging on, you know, at the edge of like hell or something, and there's all these things falling from the sky, not from the sky but from the temple, and then Rachel Weisz and Nefertiti are standing, and they're like trying to, you know, figure out how they're going to go save their men and everything, because they're like the enemies. It's like one couple versus the other couple, and Evie goes and gets her man. She runs and she dodges all of the different, you know, she takes that risk for her man, right, the father of her child, and she brings him up, and Imhotep's like looking at them and looking at, oh, is it no, it's something else. Anaxenyamun. Anaxunamun. Okay. That one actor says it differently than the other actor does. It's Anaxunamun, and then the other guy says it Anaxunyamun. Okay, so that's her name. Sorry, it's not Nefertiti. Okay, so then Imhotep's looking at Anaxunyamun, Anaxunamun, and she's like, Nai! And she like turns around, she books it. And it's that moment where he's like, and he's looking at Rick and Evie, like the solid couple, the really stable couple, and he's like, and that's when he just lets go and lets himself fade into hell and everything that, gets him. It's like that. So the snap out of it is like, it's like this moment when it's like, kind of like all is lost, where there's no more reason to invest in something, when there's no more reason to, it's like a logical fallacy, like you're pot invested in something and you just want to keep investing in it, but it's not going to get you anywhere, and you can't not invest in it because you feel like I put so much into it that there's got to be a return on this investment. There just has to be. I'm not going to give up no matter what. I'm not letting go. And then, I should have been shuffling. I'm so sorry. And then, probably closer to the end of November, the beginning of December, possibly when Jupiter enters Capricorn, after it's leaving Sagittarius, it's in the late degrees of Sagittarius, will this new energy come in, the energy of complete acceptance of everything, and then you will have achieved this Empress status, because Empress doesn't go and chase stuff. She doesn't go pick up her phone. She doesn't, she's not the go-getter. She sits back. I love having like a billion different beverages near me. Guys, another favorite Starbucks drink of mine is the Holiday Dark Roast Blend. They have to use like an entire separate machine and then a shot of heavy whipping cream, okay? And then I usually do my own version of peach green tea lemonade with sweetener. I just do tea, honey, and then lemonade, okay? Okay, so you come back to this. You have this energy where you completely accept everything, where you're not making a judgment, you're not making this huge, it's like this bubble bursts. The snap out of it, you snap out of it. You totally snap out of it, and it's not what you thought it was going to be. It's not this big, it's like you finally pop or you finally crack. Snap, crack, pop, It's you get, see, if you look at his face here, what did I say? I said worry destabilizes the mind. Okay, so it's like someone's absorbing this lesson. You or someone that you're connecting to, they're absorbing this lesson where they're figuring out that worry destabilizes the mind, and so they're getting over it and they're coming into this new energy, but it's not before they're absolutely broken in this pattern of having to be stressed out, having so much to worry about. It finally breaks them, but some of them are going to break down, and they're never going to leave what they're supposed to leave, or they're never going to do what they're supposed to do. They're never going to take action, never going to be different, never going to change. And then others, it's going to be a breakthrough. So they're going to break through, and then they're going to get into this Empress energy where they're going to accept everything, and they'll be at peace, because worry destabilizes the mind, and they change that energy pattern. Instead of worry, attracting more worry, more arguments, more conflict, they're going to switch their energy output, and they're going to transmit Empress energy, where they're just going to sit back and they're just going to wait. Not like they're going to wait, they're just going to sit back and let things come to them. They're not going to go chase something. They're not going to go try to fix something. They're not going to go try to change someone else's behavior with their own behavior. They're not going to try to change anything. They're actually just going to accept everything. Haha, King of Pentacles. Love this energy, very stable. This is going to provide this person, you or this other person, with immense stability, stable. The Pentacles, it doesn't have to be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but it can be. It's you channeling the stable energy. So we can channel any of these energies. We all have 12 houses. We all have 12 signs. We all have 10 planets, 2 are luminaries, the sun and the moon, in our own natal charts. And that's our energy signature, that when everything that's created, everything that has a birth, every new thing, every new creation, every new manifestation has an energetic imprint of all of the planetary energies, these big sources of energies, onto the thing that's being created. That's why it's very important to consult electional astrology before you go create and start your own business, before you go get married, before you go schedule this or that or that or that, and the surgeries and so on and so forth. So anyone can be channeling this very, 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 very stable energy. It does not have to be an earth sign. Just keep that in mind. So this is going to give you an immense immense stability here. Not only on the outside, because the pentacles are very material, but it's also going to make you feel secure on the inside. And it's that security on the inside that creates that outside reality. It's just going to reflect back. You go from this really worried, really worried about something that's out of your control to complete acceptance. And then it gives you the absolute stability that you just were really stressed out about. You're creating it for yourself. You're not giving your power away anymore. You're not putting it into someone else's hands, your own sense of stability. I think you knew that too. I feel like you knew that and you were telling yourself, snap out of it, snap out of it, snap out of it. Like, how far are you going to let this go? I'm going to wait before I say that. I'm going to wait. I'm connecting with someone who has a really great sense of self-preservation. Speaking of which, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're all yours. And we're done with this deck. Okay, what's the bottom of the deck? Because I always forget that. You guys know that. Oh, High Priestess. We're in the High Priestess energy. See, you did know it. You did know it. You knew that worry destabilizes the mind. You're not going to make great decisions when you're all caught up in the worry wart. Okay? So here we have the Devil. We have Justice. We have the Knight of Pentacles, another solid pentacled court person, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Five of Swords, just to keep things spicy. You know, because no one's going to want you to do this. No one's going to want someone else to overcome everything that destabilizes themselves. They're jealous. They don't like that. They're competitive. They feed off of you being destabilized. It's a way to keep you constantly unbalanced so that they can control you, so that they can manipulate you, so that they can get into your energies and make you distrust yourself. And the whole point of this is to trust yourself. Actually, beneath that, we have the Hermit. So you've felt enough pain, okay? You felt enough pain. You went through everything you needed to go through to get this wisdom, to get this knowledge. You're not going to throw it away. You're not going to let someone else destabilize you. It's your life. You're finally coming into that here. You're advocating for your own life. You're advocating for your own self. Okay, let's go ahead and start clarifying. Yeah, guys, I already did a lot to alchemize all of my energy, so this is as calm as we're gonna get. This is as calm as we're gonna get. Ooh, okay. Let's start with the Moon. Let's clarify the Moon here. Why is the Moon on the table? What can you tell us about this? That was quick. Oh my God. Okay, we have the Tower, the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. That's a lot to clarify. You have been stressing about this for a long time. You knew that there was a Tower moment coming. You were this person, knew that there was a Tower moment coming, there was an absolute destruction that you were trying to hold on to. I know this for a fact. Don't lie to yourself. Let me talk to you, okay? Let me in. Okay? No judgments here on the WatchNatalee channel. It's not our vibration. Remember, as long as you learn from it, it's not a mistake, it's a lesson. Every lesson is like a feather in your cap. When you have a lot of feathers, you become a chief. So don't feel bad about anything, okay? Take in the visual vibrations. Excellent. So you knew this Tower was coming. You tried everything in your power to save it. You've put off other things. You didn't take choices on other things. You just definitely just clenching up, trying to save this Tower and making it more like painful for yourself, making it way harder for yourself, because you know it's like interesting. They're telling me that whatever this is that you were trying to hold on to, whatever you've been worried about, that it's been like actually lessening, but you have been stressing more. Like the more stressing about it that you've been putting into it, actually it's like it's lessening, because it's this new energy trying to come in, the energy of complete acceptance of everything. It's too powerful. It's more powerful than pettiness and competition and strife and conflict and lies and liars and jealous haters and underhanded people and all of that stuff. Okay, so you knew this Tower was coming. You absolutely knew it was coming. You knew that by being independent, by going off on your own and making an individual independent choice, that it was going to leave this person out in the cold. And I really do feel like this Queen of Swords is the person that you're dealing with. And I feel like this, and it doesn't have to be a female, although it can be, it doesn't have to be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, but it can be. It's just someone who's showing up as extremely manipulative, very, very manipulative with the words, with the criticisms, with trying to, it's very mentally manipulative here, okay? And it's like they're using guilt, they're using coercion, they're using the past, they're using basically everything in their power to also keep this tower up, okay? It's like I feel like someone's feeling like they're losing you, and but it's like you want this 10 of Cups with this Queen of Swords. You want this energy with this person. It's like you're trying to hold it, keep it together. But there's something about that this person threatens your sense of individuality. They don't want you to express yourselves. Honestly, they don't want you to be, it could be that they don't want you to be single. They're trying to hold on to this romantic relationship with you. If this is not romantic, it's family or business or otherwise. This person just doesn't want you to be an individual. They don't want you to be who you really are. And you're just trying to get to the 10 of Cups. Like, you just want your ultimate human happiness, and you want it actually with this Queen of Swords. You actually do want it with this person, but this person's not cooperating. That's why the Tower is inevitable. It will inevitably fall because this person is not matching your energy vibration, and you're about to go through a big pop. You're about to go through a big, like, leveling up ascension, because once you drop all of this, once you let all of that go, then you get to that Empress status. You get to that Empress mode, the energy of complete acceptance of everything. Okay. Look at that. That's you. Yep, that's you. That's you, men. That's you, men. Way to go, men. Okay? The Chariot and the 7 of Cups. You're making your dreams come true here. It's not about this other person anymore. It's not about what this other person wants, what this other person is not happy with, what this other person wants you to like jump through the hoops for. You want to put your own agenda forward. You want to move your own chariot forward. Now listen to this. So the charioteer stands because, number one, he's got to keep an eye on those sphinxes, right? Okay, those 2 sphinxes, if they're going to ask him riddles about himself, this is all a big metaphor for the self-expression and the human personality being the chariot for the means of self-expression. So the charioteer is the self-expression, and then the chariot is the human personality. So it's another little thing bouncing back and forth about self-expression and individuality and being who you really are. So you're dreaming about this. Like, this is what you want. This is what you've been wanting, and you just want to be accepted for who you are and for what you want. This could be also family that doesn't want you to be with someone. So it could be that they're extremely small-minded, and you want to be with someone who is like your gender, and they're like, ooh, or something like that. It could be that you want to be with someone who has no money and you have a lot of money, and your parents are like, it could be like you want to be with someone who's just very unorthodox and very strange or very unconventional in some way, shape, or form, and your family doesn't want to be embarrassed by them, and they feel like that this person can embarrass you or embarrass a family or otherwise be shamed or something that goes against who you really are. Something that goes against who you really are. They're totally trying to just like erase it, and they're putting pressure on you to do it, and that's why the Tower moment's bound to happen. The Tower moment's going to happen because either you're going to have a breakdown and regret this the rest of your life, or you're going to have a breakthrough and actually have a boundary with that Queen of Swords, or a boundary with that energy, so that you can actually move your chariot forward and get what you want and live your life. Okay? Let's take a look at the King of Pentacles. I feel like that's you too, but maybe it's not. Let's take a look. What do we need to know about the King of Pentacles? Is there anything we need to know about the King of Pentacles? Oh, it could be Taurus. We have a full moon in Taurus. We are on the full moon in Taurus energy. Yeah. King. Here we go. Ooh, okay, we have the Ace of Swords. See, you just want a new beginning, man. You just want to start all over. You just want to live a good life, man. You just want the truth and integrity. That's all. That's it. That's it. And it's interesting because that Queen of Swords is not looking like she's the good Queen of Swords. She's the negative Queen of Swords. The negative, low vibrational, crony Queen of Swords is the one who is very cutting, biting. She's ruthless. She will cut you down in the most low, what's that called? It's really underhanded. It's really hitting low, not low balling. It's God, oh, I'm so frustrated. I'm sorry, guys, but oh, I'm so frustrated. I'm sorry. Okay, anyway, so she's just really low vibrational, and she's really critical. She's really, really pretty much evil. Like she's pretty evil. She's pretty bad, okay? Pretty bad. If this is a family member, you've seen this person treat other people really messed up, and you just never thought that they would turn that on you. You just never thought that they were going to give that kind of negative attention to you. Maybe you got a little bit of it, but you didn't get a lot of it, and now it's come to something that really matters to you. It's a long dream of yours. Like there's something that you want to do, someone you want to be with, something that you really want for your own life, and they're just not into it, and they're just leveraging their relationship with you to get you to not do it, to get you to not want it, to get you to not have it. And it's like killing your soul when you're denying yourself this. So it's really putting you to the test. It's just an evolutionary thing. Your soul wants this experience in order for it to grow. So you're going to grow beyond this, and what's going to give you stability is telling the truth and living in your own truth. The sword of truth is the same sword of victory that over here, those are the same swords. You have two of them. The swords of truth point up. Long live the truth. Okay? Oops. So that's what's going to give you stability, is telling the truth, living in your truth, honoring your integrity. And when you do, you get a sure victory. So if there is anything that you're worried about, it's going to just be cut down, okay? It's just going to be, it's like Bruce Lee said, to cut away at the inessentials, and just it's about taking away so that only what's left is completely solid, secure, real. You want something that's authentic. You want something tangible. You want something that you can really count on. You want to be Rick and Evie. You don't want to be Imhotep and Anaxenyamun. Let's take a look at the Three of Cups. Let's take a look at that Three of Cups. What do we need to know about this Three of Cups? Ooh, we have double confirmation, Page of Cups. Why am I getting the names? I'm getting those names, Melvin and Larry. Let's take a look at this. I'm not going to parcel it out. The Devil, the Justice, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Someone doesn't want you to achieve justice. Someone's trying to take your justice away from you. Someone is trying to, look at this, look at this, look at that. Someone's trying to act as an obstacle. It's someone that you think, someone that's saying that they're on your side, but they're not. They're actually trying to keep you from true justice for yourself. True justice for yourself is speaking in your truth and living in your truth. True justice for yourself is being able to move your chariot forward and attracting all the best things in your life to you. To you. Where everything that's meant to be in your life, meant to be existing in your vibration does. They're trying to take that from you, and they're doing it. They're exploiting your worry, because they know that worry destabilizes the mind. That's what that devil is. That's what that devil is. They're trying to alienate you from yourself. The more they alienate you from yourself, the more control they have over you. So don't ever let that happen. Don't ever let anyone alienate you from yourself. That's what trauma does. Trauma in the childhood, it splits you apart from yourself. That's why all these bullshit things are able to get through, and then people are adults, they're running around all making horrible mistakes and all these kinds of things, and it's really a lot harder and more painful than it really needs to be. It's because they didn't get that chance to really just grow into their own selves. They weren't encouraged or helped or moved along to just be an independent person, because codependency makes insecure people feel extremely secure, and that's what this is. This tower is coming because you want to be free of that. You want to be free of any kind of guilt or negativity or codependency, and you know that you're going to have to leave this person out in the cold, and you feel guilt about that, but you know that it's going to make you happy, but you're worried about it. And the more you put it off, the more you worry about it, the more that these people are going to be able, there's more than one person acting against you. There's more than one person acting against you. This person's getting help. This person's getting help from, that's what these pages are. That's what this is. There's people helping this person fuck you up, man. There's people helping this person alienate you from yourself, trying to convince you. It's their friends. They've infiltrated your inner circle. You shouldn't talk to anyone. You should just keep your own wise counsel. You should just keep your own wise counsel. Or consult an oracle. Justice is trying to come in, though. Justice is really trying to come in here. Justice is trying to come in here. It's still having trouble coming in. It's still going against obstacles, and you're letting these people win. You're letting these people alienate you from yourself. You're letting these people be ruthless with you, be really, really, really cold. It's a group of people. It's a group of people. They're in cahoots. They're in cahoots. Look at that. So we bring in this energy, this Three of Cup energy to what's down here. All of this bullshit, all of this competition, strife, animosity, greed. I'm getting a lot of greed, really greedy, insecure, codependent greed here. Lots of greed. And it's a complete affront, a complete attack on your justice. They're telling me on your justice. It's an attack on your own justice. Let's go ahead and clarify this little glob here. The Page of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Devil, and the Justice, and the Knight of Pentacles. What do we need to know about this? What do we need to know about these energies here? Seven of Pentacles. They're telling you that it's too risky. They're telling you that it's too risky. It's too risky. It's just too much of a risk. You don't want to take that risk. You don't want to take that risk. Yes, you do. You want to take that risk because you know it's going to win. You know that you're going to win. This is my athletic victory card. If I'm doing a reading for an athlete or anyone in a competitive anything, and I pull this card, I know that they're going to win. They're going to win the trophy, the statue, the thing, the this, the that. They're going to win. Okay? It's a competitive victory. And you know it. You fantasize about it. You're already manifesting it because you're already drawing it into your life. You're like half Empress. You're like 45% Empress here, okay? Because the fact that you're fantasizing about it, that's what gives you that 45%. You got to go you have to take action. You have to bring yourself this justice and this stability for it to be complete Empress, complete Emperor, completely back in your own self, back in your own skin, back in your own energies, because you're getting so attacked right now. You're getting and they're exploiting that worry. They're exploiting these fears, these really, really deep fears of yours. They could be telling you you're not gonna. It's going to be a big loss. It's too risky. You've put too much into this. Why don't do that? They're just total. That's how they're doing it. They're telling you it's too risky. And just, my God. Oh my God. They're so jealous. They're so jealous because they know, just like you know, that it's a huge slam dunk. They know that this person would make you happy, that this business would make you happy. They know that it would be successful, and they hate it. They absolutely hate it. I'm getting hatred. I'm getting actual burning hatred here. It's hatred. It's hatred. Why aren't you seeing this though? Oh, duh. Because you're confused. They're letting you exploit. They're exploiting your own vulnerabilities within yourself because they know you're not trusting yourself. Ooh. They're telling you it's too big of a risk. And in effect, they take away your justice. If you want to let that happen, okay, that's a free will choice. That's a free will choice here. But you know better. You know. Oh yeah, what's the bottom of this deck? You know that if you don't do this, all is lost. You know that if you don't do this, that you're never going to be happy. Oh my God. Never going to be happy? They said yes. You know it, or this person knows it. The happiness is on the line here. That's why it's snap out of it. Your higher self, if you're not telling yourself to snap out of it, it's your higher self directly from your higher self to me, to you, to tell you to snap out of it. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. Advocate for yourself. Save your own life. Whoa, why is it so like, my God. Okay, let's pull out some oracle. Whoa. See, this is what happens, guys. This is what happens when okay, I'm back. Here we go. I fixed it. Okay. What advice do we have for whoever this reading is for? Whoa. Okay. A time to give rather than take. A time to give rather than take. And at the bottom of the deck, believe the impossible. Okay, so a time to give rather than take. Actually, it feels like letting this person go and forgiving yourself, like the giving of forgiving. Like, honestly, forgive whatever their criticisms are and however cruel they're being, and like let it go. Like, just don't ever talk to them again. Okay, just sever it, let it go. A time to give rather than take. Also, giving to yourself and doing yourself justice. There's something else here. Hold on. It's giving justice to yourself. Giving justice to yourself. A time to give justice back to yourself. It's showing up like this because it's an act of the self. The Empress doesn't take from others. She gives to herself. And because she gives to herself, she attracts things that people just want to give to her, that people just want to, Okay, that's like me. And when I'm really inspired to write a script and I see an actor or an actress and I thought, oh my God, they're an amazing, incredible talent. They make me just want to give to them. They make me just want to write like this beautiful, complete exaltation of their talents, and it inspires me. That's them being in an Empress mode. They're just letting their little light shine, and it attracts. Okay? Give to yourself. Be the Empress. The better you are to yourself, you teach other people how to treat you. Give to your thank you. That was it. They're confirming for me. That was the message. I'm going to put that with that Empress. And then at the very bottom of the deck, we have believe the impossible, blue moon energy. Believe in the impossible. Oh, this is what they're telling you not to do. They're telling you that it's a risk. They're telling you that it's a risk. Oh my God. It's not a risk. Believe in the impossible. It's going to work. It's going to be a runaway success. It's going to be a huge win. And they just don't want you to, they just trying to trick you. They're just trying to trick you. They're trying to get you to act against yourself and ruin your own life. And you won't have anyone else to blame but yourself. Because you let yourself be talked out of it. You let yourself fold. That's what that is. Believe in the impossible. They're telling you it's a risk, it's impossible, it'll never work. Believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon energy. Okay, guys, that's it. That's the message. Thanks for hanging with me. Thanks for sticking around for this. I know energies are really big right now, so you know what, you guys, I do want to sincerely thank everyone who's ever shown me love and support on this channel, whether it's a like or a subscribe or a donation or booking a reading, everything to support the Artegan, and all the nice comments that you guys say about me and my personality. It makes me feel really nice inside because, in my reality, my real life, it's just really great to have my digital self get like a little pat on the back, I love the internet. I always say that. So I'm just really happy and very grateful that my personality finds some sort of acceptance somewhere in the space, and that someone appreciates my gifts and doesn't yell at me about being psychic. Okay, guys? So thank you for everything. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can add yourself to the reservation list at theartegan.com/tarot, and I'd be more than happy to connect with you and psychically spy for you. Have a great day, guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.